going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back into Summertown High School. We get ready for this men's contest. This is Clint Brazier along with Timmy Kinnick and Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire, and had a blowout in the girls contest, but Timmy, we're expecting a war here in this one as you've got Summertown and Mount Pleasant men dueling off again. Mount Pleasant coming off that tough loss against Loretto. You're also coming off a heartbreaker against Summertown at home, so you know they're looking for revenge.
Yes,
we talked to Coach Long, and what's your keys to the game if you are the Summertown Eagles, Timmy?
Well, I mean, you got to, they're big, they're faster than we are. You got to stay out of the traps. You know they're going to try to trap us up. We got to move the ball well tonight. I mean, I see everybody's going to have their hands on it. Good ball movement. Our guys are going to have to shoot the ball well. I see, we've got a different starter in tonight. We ain't called him out yet. Jackson Bennett will be starting with Summertown tonight. Wes had said that when we interviewed him. He's going to try to spread the floor a little bit, give Kurt with some shooters, add another shooter, maybe spread the floor a little bit, give Kurt a little more opportunity to get down low down there. So, I mean, that's controlling the game, the tempo of the game for us tonight is going to be huge.
Yeah. You're talking about a different starter for our squad. Looks like we're going to have a different starter as well for Mount Pleasant. Zion Hollis going to get the start. I don't know if he started against Loretto or not, but I know against us he came off the bench. So Mount Pleasant looks to go, besides Dale and Benderman, who's pretty decent size for guards, you're going to have three pretty stout kids in Zion Hollis, Jakari McClure, and Jaden McClure that looks like Mount Pleasant is going to try to go big against Summertown.
Go big against us, yeah.
All right, well, we're getting ready to call out the starting lineups and tip this thing off. When we come back, it'll be basketball action. We will leave it right here with Mr. Langdon Stanley as we get ready to call out the starting lineups. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, thank you, Mr. Langdon Stanley. It is officially basketball time again, as it looks like Benderman will be jumping against Kurt Burleson. Summertown's going to win the tip and control it to start this contest. Campbell to Sherman. Bennett in the corner. Now to Kurt. A low block. Kurt getting trapped. Bennett open for three. Got it.
Range it. Good boy, Bennett.
Here's Benderman splitting the defense. Now gives over. Excuse me, that's Micah Dale. Now Benderman has it. Back to Dale. Dale swings it over to Benderman. Back up top to Dale. Summertown start out in their 2-3 zone. Jumper in the lane by Jakari McClure won't go. Summertown going to clear the rebound. In the corner, Bennett to Kurt Burleson. Runner won't go. Kurt trying to get his rebound. It gets taken away by Benderman. Benderman up to Micah Dale. Crossing over. Stops, pops. Baseline elbow. No good. Rebound Sherman. McClure fell down. Summertown's got numbers if they'll push. Sawyer pumps the three. That gives it back to Layton. Mount Pleasant doing a good job getting out on our shooters, Timmy.
Yes, they are. They're spreading that, in the 2-3, but they're getting out there quick.
Cole Campbell will come get it and reset his offense for the Eagles. Now Sherman going to let a three go. Buries it.
It's Layton Sherman.
Layton going to knock that one down. Coach Long going to press out of it into his 2-2-1. Dale for the Benderman. Now feeding to McClure. McClure just got away with a big-time walk.
Big walk. There can nobody go from the hash mark to the goal without walking.
He'll finish that basket for two.
Which McClure was that?
That's Jakari. Now Sawyer Sherman will try it. Side of the rim won't go on the three. Jaden McClure with a rebound from Mount Pleasant. Here comes Benderman. Benderman splitting defense, drives in. Runner won't go, but I think we're going to get Kurt with a foul. Coach Long getting on his squad. That's 2 times in a row we have not got back. That one's going to cost him a foul and free throws for Ryan Benderman. First one's good. Second one by Benderman, rolls off, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Kurt's going to chase it down. Getting fouled there by McClure. I tell you, McClure, if he would just calm down a little bit, I just think the biggest problem with McClure, he don't stay on the floor enough.
Yeah.
He gets in foul trouble too much.
That was a good job by Sherman right there. He just turned into
just
it.
Going into the contact. Because there's no doubt in my mind he's not the most athletic kid on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost telegraphed one there as Dale almost come up with a steal. Campbell going to take it to the paint. Kurt Burleson almost makes that one-handed falling away. Now we're going to get a scrum on the floor, and I think we should get a going to get a timeout by Mount Pleasant. It's a 30. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com.
All right, back at it. Out of the timeout. Mount Pleasant having to go the length of the floor. Dale's got it, trying to work in, and he just breaks the press by himself. And I think we're going to pick up a foul on Cole Campbell on a block. Benderman has it now for the Tigers. Gives back up top to Micah Dale. Summertown staying in their 2-3 zone. Benderman pumps the three. Now feeds down low to Jakari McClure. Ball gets deflected, but it goes right to Jaden McClure. He'll stop, popping the elbow. It won't go. Chase down for the loose ball as Sherman chasing after it. They're going to say it goes off of Mount Pleasant, but I'm pretty sure that went off Sherman's foot.
Went off Sherman's foot, yeah.
But either way, good break if you're Summertown. Layton with it. Right wing gives up top to Cole. Now to Sawyer. Now to Layton. Now to Bennett in the corner for three. That's two in the corner for Bennett. Summertown's hit 3 threes. They lead it 9-3. 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Sherman doing all he can to stay with Micah Dale. Now cross-court pass over to Benderman for three. Short. Kurt Burleson with a rebound. Gives to Cole Campbell. Here comes Coleman. Kurt at the high post, trying to find a seam, goes up, shot won't go. They're going to say he's fouled on the floor. I think that should go against Zion Hollis. Kurt can't believe they called that on the floor.
I think nobody on Summertown's team can.
But Summertown will inbound. Oh, ricochets off Bennett's hand, and it hits Burleson right in the nose. I don't know if Bennett was supposed to be down there to deflect that pass or what, but that look blew up from the start. Yeah. Benderman with it now for Mount Pleasant. Feeds down low to Jakari McClure. He loses the handle of it. Cole Campbell's going to come away with a turnover. McClure probably should have just picked up his second foul as he had Cole Campbell's arm hooked, but it will lead to a pull-up jumper from the elbow by Kurt Burleson. Dale, cross court. Jaden McClure. Driving in, stops, kicks out to Micah Dale, open for three, good. Good kick out and good shot. Finished there by Micah Dale. Now Sherman's going to turn it over, trying to drive it inside. I think we're going to get a walk on the floor, and it is the right call. So Summertown, it's a break there, and they'll be retaining it, inbounding under their own goal. Mabry is checked back in. There's checked in for the first time tonight. Burleson trying to find a space, kicks out. Now Layton for three. Side of the rim won't go. It's the look you want if you're Summertown. As Kurt pulled in the defense, kicked it out to the shooter, but it just wouldn't go. Now Benderman open for three. Front of the rim won't go. Dale gets a long rebound, though. Here's Micah Dale with it. Just hit a big three, did Dale. He'll reset his offense. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the first. Benderman, backdoor give to McClure. That's too easy as that layup's up and in. Trims lead back to 3 in favor of Summertown. Bennett over to Campbell. To Leighton Sherman in the corner, back to Cole. He's left alone, so he'll shoot it. Side of the rim won't go, and now we're going to get Mabry on probably the touchiest foul we've called in the paint so far.
Yeah, I don't like that foul. I mean, if you're going to call that foul, you got to, I mean, that's an over-the-back call, and he was not blocking out. Mabry never touched him. He just kind of reached over him a little bit.
But that's all right. Just the team third. Good steal by Cole. Probably got away with a walk after he stole it. But here comes Bennett with it now. Gives back to Coleman. Layton pumps the three, and they're going to attack him with a walk. Unforced turnover there. Going to give it back to Mount Pleasant. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Micah Dale, cross court over to Ryan Benderman. Trying to push play and keep away. We're at the 2-minute mark now. Now Jaden McClure going to come out and get it. Now Micah Dale going to reset his offense.
But Mount Pleasant's willing to slow everything down here.
Benderman. It's out to Dale. Now to Jaden McClure. Three-pointer short. Rebound, Layton Sherman. Dribble it, Layton. You're a guard.
Yeah.
There you go. Layton going to drive in. Floater won't go. Fight for the rebound. Dale going to come out of there with it.
You got to get back.
Cross-court pass to Jaden McClure. Its layup's good. A lot of transition baskets. Kind of got Mount Pleasant back in this thing, Timmy. Just beating Summertown down the court. Kurt at the high post. Now up top. Cole going to drive in. Layup. Too hard. Cole just tried to get rid of it. Mabry doing what he does. Coming in there and making something happen. Keeping it alive for the Eagles. Going to get fouled. Let's see who they're going to attack that against.
It's going to be on Dale.
Timmy said that will be on Micah Dale, just his first. Sawyer going to check in for Layton. Cold inbound. Settles up top to Jackson Bennett. Cole in the corner, back to Sawyer for three on the elbow. In and out, won't go. Fight for the loose ball. Benderman going to come away with it for Mount Pleasant. Micah Dale stops, pops. No good, but Benderman flying in there, getting the offensive rebound. Gets a second rebound off the glass and good. And gives Mount Pleasant their first lead of the contest as they lead it 12-11. Just under 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kurt getting shoved in the back. That's going to go on Hollis.
Be his second.
It's Hollis' second. Coach is just going to leave him in, Timmy. They feed Burleson on the cut off the inbound. He'll finish that basket for two. Put Summertown back on top, 13-12. Jaden McClure with it. Driving. Shorts his layup. Summertown's going to have a chance to score again. I think Coach Long's telling them to slow it down, make sure we take the last shot. Cole's crossed the timeline now, gives over to Sawyer. Now to Bennett in the corner. Now to Kurt Burleson, and Kurt gets a little loose with it. And McClure going to tip it off of Bennett, and Bennett can't save it. Listen, I'm not really putting that on Kurt. When you're Kurt here and you're Bennett here, you've got to get separate. You can't just stay there where one person can guard two of you. Benderman at the buzzer. They wouldn't say we're going to count anyways, but that's how we'll end the first. Summertown leads at 13-12. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Friends of NRA would like to invite you to their 2025 dinner on Saturday, March 8th at 5 p.m. This event will be held at Rotary Park Gym in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and tickets are just $35 a person. The evening will include your meal, live auction, games with chances to win firearms, a silent auction, and more. You do not have to be an NRA member to attend. This event raises money used for grants in Lawrence County and statewide, helping to fund the high school trap teams, FCA shooting programs, 4-H teams, the Eddie Eagle Gun Safety Program, law enforcement grants, and more. To order tickets, visit friendsofnra.org/events or call 931-300-2289. Come out and support your Second Amendment with the Crockett Friends of NRA.
All right, back at it. Summertown leads at 13-12 as we start quarter number 2. It'll be Mount Pleasant's ball coming out of the break as Jaden McClure has it.
Graham Howell did come in for Summertown right here.
Summertown getting a little bit more size, and they're going to get a turnover here on possession number 1. Leave Layton open for 3. Got it! Sherman with a steal, and then the pull-up transition three-pointer. Extends the lead back to 4. Summertown's going to come away with another steal. Going to say it stays with.
That stays here.
Stays with
Summertown. And it should. That's the right call. That ain't.
Well, I think Cole did hit it last, but there's no doubt that Dale and Benderman didn't get him in the back to foul him.
Yeah,
tough break.
I think that ball was off Benderman over there. That's a walk. Thank you.
So McClure will return the favor, give it back to Summertown. I tell you, both teams got some things that they need to go back to the drawing board on, because a lot of unforced errors here early in this contest.
A whole lot of turnovers that ain't nobody else forcing but themselves. So
looks like Mount Pleasant started out the second, and they're 1-3-1. It's going to leave Kurt Burleson open. Kurt Burleson going to bury another 3. Back-to-back threes is how Summertown's going to start this second quarter. They lead at 19-12. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Micah Dale over to Ryan Benderman. Back to Dale. Summertown kind of gambled, went after a steal. They give it back to Benderman. In the corner to Jaden McClure. Trying to feed down low, tipped around, stolen. Good job by Sawyer Sherman. Good job by Graham Howe. Coming away with that steal. They feed Howe. The give and go. Now Howe going to give back to Sherman. He can't get his shot to go. Fight for the loose ball. Summertown going to come out with an offensive rebound. Kurt going to drive in. Get an offensive foul. And that's Kurt's second. That'll get Bennett in for Kurt. I will say this, Timmy. I don't think it should have been a charge. I think it should have been a blocking call.
Yes, should have been.
But Kurt probably needs to realize that's clogged up right there.
Yeah.
And we just need to reverse the ball in that situation. Yeah. Coach Long says, no, you're going back out there for offense. It's Kurt set to check in on the next break, on the next offensive break. Feed down low to Jakari McClure. Gives out to Micah Dale. Three-pointer rolls around, won't go. Fight for the loose ball. Howell with another big rebound.
Good job down there by Graham. He's getting a body on somebody.
Bennett, top to Coleman. Now to Layton for 3 in the corner. Side of the rim won't go. Boy, it looked good from here. Just a little too much mustard. Here comes Benderman. Splitting the defense. They going to say it's on the floor, whether it should be, or is it going to be a shooting foul? Coach going to get Kurt back in. He's going to be playing defense.
Yeah, you got Cole Campbell coming out for a break.
Kurt's got to be smart right here. Transit just leaves. Somebody had got way off there. Mount Pleasant's going to score their first basket here in the second quarter.
McClure
on the inbound. Tip ball goes out of bounds into Mount Pleasant's bench. Here we go. Don't know what coach for Mount Pleasant is arguing with the officials, but Summertown's got it back. Bennett left open, he'll let it fly. Back of the iron, hits the crossbar. That'll turn it back over to the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Summertown trying to press as Micah Dale has it now. Crossing over on Sherman, splits all the defense. Now kicks out in the corner. Three-pointer up, on its way. Good. Wilson coming in off the bench. He'll bury that shot. Makes it a 1-point game. Excuse me, a 2-point game. Kurt Burleson, who's back in with those 2 fouls. Leighton Sherman in the corner. You got to shoot that ball, Leighton. He'll do it off of the pump. Shaw's going to chase down the backside rebound. Bennett back to Sawyer. They left him alone.
Yeah, I thought he shot it too.
He will shoot that one. That one's side of the rim, no good. And Leighton going to get that rebound. Leighton going to go up. Good. I tell you, Timmy, it may jinx us, but where I'm very impressed with Summertown is the effort on the boards.
Yes, absolutely.
Shot in the lane won't go. Probably should have been a foul on Howe. Now there will be a foul on Bennett. That'll be Summertown's third. Campbell going to check in, as will Mabry. Going to get Howe and Sawyer Sherman. We're going to get a timeout by Mount Pleasant. We'll take it with them here on the Exports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
All right, back at it here on the Exports Network. Got us a little longer timeout than usual, Tim.
Yeah, stretched that out a little bit. Coach Long talking to one of the refs.
4:26 to go. Summertown leads it by 4. This is Clint Brazier along with Timmy Kinnick and Will Pettis. Kurt Burleson on the bench with 2 fouls. Benderman going to settle up top to Micah Dale. Will Brooks has checked into the game for the first time. He's got it, gives back up top to Dale. Benderman pumps the 3. Now he'll shoot the runner. It won't go. We're going to get an offensive foul and a charge on Benderman.
Good job right there by Mabry.
It'll be the first foul against Mount Pleasant here in the second. Nate is with it. He's checked back in. Will drive baseline. Gives it to Howe. Howe back out to Bennett for 3. Short. Fight for the rebound. Summertown with another offensive rebound.
That's a good job right there by Cole Campbell to tip that ball.
But now we're going to telegraph one, force it. Here comes Benderman. Sherman going to foul him on the floor. It's a good foul by Sherman. It won't lead to free throws. Mount Pleasant be inbounding. Next one on Summertown, though, we will be shooting free throws.
It'll be Leighton second.
That's all you're going to get, Leighton. Dale to inbound. Feeds it to McClure. McClure going to throw it away, but Summertown wasn't ready for it. Jackson does chase it down, does Jackson Bennett. Bennett, cross court over to Coleman. Mabry putting his head down, trying to get it out. Now gives it back to Bennett. Cole, backdoor give on a beautiful pass to Andrew Mabry.
Wow.
Layup's up and good.
That's worth a replay right there. That pass is unreal.
Bennerman in the lane. Runner can't get it to go. Rebound Sawyer Sherman. Sawyer giving over to Cole. Cole stops in the corner. Now to Bennett for three in the corner. Too long.
Hang on.
Hal with another offensive rebound, but it gets it stripped. Think he probably got hit on that one. Bennerman all the way down coast to coast. His layup's up and good. Probably could be shooting an and one, could Bennerman. Backdoor trying it again to Cole. Gets tipped around. Cole gets it back off the glass and good, and Cole is fouled. That will send Cole Campbell to the foul line to shoot the and one. Hollis going to check back in. He's going to get Wilson. Mount Pleasant coach pleading his case. And one up. Biggest lead of the night for Summertown at 7. Looks like Mount Pleasant going to throw it away. Unforced error by Mount Pleasant. Trying to lob it to McClure and throws it over his head. McClure couldn't track it down. Mabry getting a needed break. Not an effort there by Mabry on the defensive and offensive end as Leighton Sherman going to check back in. I'd say with Sherman with those two fouls, Timmy, you'll probably see Mabry on defense and Sherman on offense.
Yes.
Summertown looking, trying to be patient, and I think they'll be as patient as Mount Pleasant wants to let them.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant's going to stand there and let them stand there with it.
Sherman just going to dribble around. Thought about pulling up. Now Bennett to Sawyer in the corner. No shot. Fed down low to Hal. Hal pumps, turn around, hook shot, won't go. Hal going to get another rebound. Put it on the floor when he probably should have just kicked it out. Hollis going to come away with that rebound. Here comes Jaden McClure. Ball is thrown around. Yeah, now Jakari McClure going to be fouled, and that will send McClure to the line to shoot two, as that is the fifth team foul on Summertown.
Be Sawyer Sherman with that foul. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, you kind of paused there. I hope people's watching because I wouldn't have had a clue how to call what was going on the floor.
Should have just said, there's a mess. There's another mess. There's some more mess.
Somebody kicked that one.
Right.
There's a tip.
Okay, so McClure will go to the line to shoot two free ones, as that was the team fifth on Summertown. First one spins in and out, won't go. Sawyer going to check back in, as Mabry checked in as well, as I'd said, kind of offense, defense. Second one by McClure won't go either. Sawyer going to pull that rebound, so no harm there. Minute 43 to go. Summertown leads it by 7 here in the first half.
They scared me of that pass right on the half-court line.
Well, somebody's got to get to high post.
Yeah.
The higher Benderman gets out, somebody's got to get to foul line.
Yes.
To get a pass right there. I'd like to see Hal just plant himself right there. Sawyer with it in the corner. It's back up top to Coleman. Now to Bennett. Bennett to Mabry in the corner. We're going to throw it away.
He lost the handle of it just a little bit.
Well, here's my thing. Let's hit the high post, quit throwing it in the corner. If we're just trying to run clock, why even go to the corner?
Yeah.
If we're not looking to shoot it out of the corner, let's don't go to the corner against this team. All right, Micah Dale trying to get his team in the 20s. We're at a minute. Will Brooks back up top to Micah Dale. Sometimes staying in the 2-3 zone. And the run clock, now Dale to Benderman. Down low to Jaden McClure. Pumps, runner, good. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Summertown leads it by 5. And Timmy, backdoor pass to Mabry. Going to kick it back out. Cole for 3. Spins in and out, won't go. Mabry trying to keep it alive, but we can't save it before it hits Mount Pleasant, Coach. I know we got a little sideline.
That was out on the floor.
I know we've got a little sideline, but, Coach, you got to try to get out of the way a little bit. I mean, he's a big fella like me and you, Timmy, but, I mean, you got to at least move side to side every once in a while, don't you?
Try to.
Bennerman splits the defense, stops, kicks up top to Jakari McClure, gets stolen. Stolen by Mabry, then stolen back.
It's got to be a
Jaden
foul.
McClure, three-pointer, fading away, won't go. Bennerman somehow saves it. He goes up, then he gets fouled. That's a tough break if you're Summertown, because you're probably sending one of your best shooters in Mount Pleasant. Coach Long pleading his case. And I think he's probably got a point if you're saying Mount Pleasant only has 2 fouls in this quarter.
Yeah.
Out of all the ruckus we've seen on the floor. First one by Benderman won't go. He's got one more coming. I tell you, even if he hits this one, Timmy, and you go to halftime up 4 with Kurt Bertelson not playing most of this quarter,
yes,
it feels like a win.
Yes, absolutely.
Benderman can't make that one either. Fight for the loose ball. That's how the first half will end. Summertown leads it 26-21. I tell you what, folks, just stay right here with us, because Coach Jeremy Jean has got up here. He's a lot faster than his brother-in-law, Coach Wes Long. Halftime was almost over before Wes Long joined us. Coach Jean was waiting on us. So, Coach, big win tonight. Got a lot of kids in the scoring column, but one thing our keys to the game was slow starts. We want, I said, I think you want to see our team not worrying about who their opponent is and come out and get off to a better start. That's one thing I liked that I saw. But another thing, it looked like you were still coaching there at the end, and that kind of me and Timmy talked, said, well, that's our future out there. And it looked like Coach Long wasn't very happy with some of the play.
Well, I mean, I'm going to coach them to the horns over. It's some things, we're not, until I leave here or get fired or whoever comes first,
Right.
We're going to guard. And yeah, they missed some shots, but they were getting easy shots on us. We weren't guarding the ball. We weren't talking. Those things we can't have happen no matter what the score is or who we're playing.
Right. Well, Coach, this is our first action of the week. We did talk to you last week after kind of a rough one against Perry County. What did you see out of your team this week? What did you see out of your team tonight? Again, you can look at competition all you want, but what did you see that you wanted your team to get better in this week we've had off?
Right, we got after practice, but coming back together, getting off the ledge, because the Perry County of the night, and it just looks like we're right there on the edge, about to freak out and fall off the ledge. So we just talked to them about, hey, you were so worried about proving everybody that we could be good, and now you look up, we're 16-2, whatever, and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't want to mess up.
Right.
And it's caused us to mess up. So we got back to just going out and
doing back what got you at 16-2.
Going back and just playing. And every coach says whatever happens, just play. But that's really what they've been doing, just play. And if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. But defensively, I thought we did good tonight of limiting the easy looks for them and then blocking their tail out. That's something we've got to get better at from now until our last game. Is we got to put bodies on people and not give them easy chances.
Yeah, well, Coach, looking forward, we got go down south Friday night for another matchup against Loretta. They won this contest here, so the best we can do is maybe tie for another regular season tie for a championship. But with that said, what are you looking for out of your team? Because, it's looking like it's probably going to come down to us in Loretta again in district tournament time.
Yeah, unless something happens, yes, it should. But you go down there, and we're going to try to defend better. Mm-hmm. We shot the ball bad. We turned it over. We were uncharacteristic offensively. Mm-hmm. But, defensively, we played well for about 3 quarters. And in that fourth quarter, we were down 4-6, and then we hit the panic button.
Right.
And one of them, I'm not going to say who it was, made the comment to someone later, I thought we were down 20.
Right.
We were only down 6.
Right.
It just felt like it, and then we started pressing, and Allie's hard to press when when only one person's pressing.
Right.
So that's another reason. That's why we didn't press Battle Creek. We didn't press tonight. We just picked up man. Our team, we can't press a good team.
Right.
Now we can run and jump them some, but as far as the zone press, we're just not. That's not us. So coming out tonight and doing a 1-2-1-1, we could have scored 100, but it ain't gonna get us any better. So tonight we did some things that we're gonna look at doing, switching defenses up more. It just that's what I'm looking for Friday night is how are we going to defend them and how are we going to block them out because they got 4 shots first possession.
Right.
And it's if we can block them out and we defend, whatever happens. But I think we'll get some open looks, and I think kids are starting to get some confidence now. Riley Blackwood's shooting the ball well from outside, and she's not turning the ball over. She's playing well, so that's the thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get to talk to you at halftime last week. I think Brian interviewed you, but if it wasn't for Riley last week, that might have been a different outcome against Berry County.
It'd have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
I mean, she's comfortable doing what she's comfortable now. She knows what we want, but then she's gotten comfortable. She's comfortable just playing outside now. She has some turnovers against Loretta, and I went back and watched it. I could take those because she was trying to help Ella out.
Right.
She was trying to help her bring the ball in for instead of just throwing the ball to Ella, and I'm going to get out of the way.
Right.
And those are things that are fixable. So it's just, we're getting better each game.
All right. Well, Coach, hand that headset off to Cooper, man, right there. Cooper, put that headset on.
You don't want to talk?
Come on. Hey, well, come over here and at least just talk in the microphone. Tell Big Daddy hello. Say hi, Big Daddy.
Hello.
Brian, that's your oldest grandson, Cooper. He said hello. So that's Coach Jeremy Jean. We'll be back in a few minutes getting ready for second half action here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255. Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Timmy, you got our first half stats, sir.
I do. Summertown, Leighton Sherman with 8. Andrew Mabry had 2. Cole Campbell had 3. Kurt Burleson was 7. Then Jackson Bennett with a 6 for our 26. On the other side, you had Dale with 3. Benderman had 5. Wilson had the big 3. Zakur McClure had 8. And Jaden McClure had 2 for their 21.
So not a high-scoring affair here, Timmy. You know, we talked about that low score when Mount Pleasant was trying to hold the ball. I think you're just seeing a lot of get-after-it defense and referees really letting a lot go in this contest. But with that said, we can probably expect this second half to get a little bit wild.
Yeah.
One thing I think that kept Summertown a comfortable lead, we've rebounded better tonight than I've seen us rebound all year against
absolutely.
a more bigger physical team.
Yes, absolutely we have. I mean, we're boxing guys out and we're getting in there after the ball and we're tipping it around. We know we can't out-jump them, so we're getting up there and just tipping it, and somebody else is there to pick it up. So
it'll be Summertown's ball as we start the second half. Same 5 that started. You've got both Sherman brothers, Cole Campbell, Kurt Burleson back in there, and Jackson Bennett. Cole, Sawyer for 3, too long. Coming in there, getting another offensive rebound, Leighton Sherman. I was looking at Mount Pleasant coach when that happened, and he just threw his hands up like, how's this keep happening? Kurt trapped in the corner, gives to Sawyer. He's going to be tacked with a walk.
Is that a walk?
I don't know, but I'd like to see Leighton just kind of set, ready to catch it and shoot it without having to take that step. Coach Long calling 23. Long pass gets over to Benderman. He's got a Gene McBee logo. Feeds it over. Now Jaden McClure trying to feed down to Jakari McClure. Going to be slapped out of bounds by the Summertown Eagles. Big shout out to our band that have done a great job tonight. I don't know if they're done for the night.
No, I'm sure they are. They're carrying all their equipment out. If they wasn't done, they'd leave it left sitting there.
Right. Now they're probably afraid some Kennett come steal it, pawn it.
Is any money in buying equipment?
Brass, shoot yeah. Ask Will, he knows.
Who melts some of that brass down?
Sherman coming away with another turnover for Summertown.
I sure can't play none of them.
I know you can't. Y'all probably find – I can see y'all making a moonshine stand out of that tuba right there.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that. That's be a pretty good worm on that tuba.
Sawyer Sherman coming away with another steal.
Right back to this unforced turnover stuff.
Leighton with it, the corner. Telegraphed one down low, but I think we're going to foul on McClure. Going after, I think we're going to get I think another referee's ready to call something. Let's see what he's fixing to do. I'm going to get a warning on the coach for Mount Pleasant. Lob it in up to Leighton. Layton looking to Cole at the high post. Now to Bennett for three. Boy, Summertown started out the second half cold. Had some good looks, has Summertown from three, but can't get anything to fall. Here's Micah Dale in transition. Stops, pops, good. Good 15-footer there on the answer by Micah Dale. Trims the lead back to three, favor of Summertown. You know, I noticed that about Dale at Mount Pleasant. You just don't see kids with a good jump shot anymore.
No,
Timmy.
you do not.
Good feed down to Cole Campbell. He'll finish left-handed layup, but to Dale, it seems like kids nowadays either shoot threes or try to get to the rim.
Yeah, and he's got a great jump shot. He can stop and elevate, and when he turns it loose, it's really soft off his fingertips.
And he gets so much separation, you can't block it.
Yeah.
And there's Dale, as we just said, on the fadeaway jump shot three-pointer. He'll bury that one. Trims it to a 2-point deficit. Burleson. That's Kurt Burleson in the corner. His three-pointer a little too long. Rebound by Jaden McClure, but tipped out of there by Cole Campbell. Three-pointer up by Sherman. That's Leighton Sherman. It's good. Going to get a timeout. Coach Long. We'll take it with him here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app. Available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
All right, back at it after the timeout. The three-pointer by Leighton Sherman extends the lead back to 5 in favor of Summertown. 5:03 to go here in the third quarter. Folks, all I can tell you is just strap in because we've got a lot of basketball left, and this thing could get wild before it's over with.
Oh, absolutely.
This county line rivalry, Summertown, Mount Pleasant. Jakari McClure drives in. His shot won't go. Burleson going to pull the rebound. Hands off Jackson Bennett. Jackson will walk it up. He gives over to Leighton Sherman, who just hit the big three. Now back to Bennett. Now to Sawyer.
Something a little different. We got Cole Campbell at the high post position.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Got Kurt kind of staying around the baseline. Coach Long going to get a timeout before we can get a turnover. Now I think it's just a 30. We'll keep it right here since we just came back from that one. I tell you what I have noticed, though, defensively that's probably making it a little bit tougher is Mount Pleasant's really extended out into that zone that they're putting a lot of pressure on guards.
They are, but they're doing a good job of dropping back into the post area too. I mean, they're putting a lot of pressure out on the guards, but they're keeping a couple of guys down low, and they're getting back on that defense pretty quick.
Yeah. All right, so we're ready to resume. Looks like Coach Long's changing it back up. Going to have Kurt back at the high post. They're going to leave Leighton open from the volleyball line, and he'll bury the three. Put Summertown on top by 8. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Jaden McClure with a good fake. Going to try to drive baseline. Goes up, shot, good. Good take by Jaden McClure from Mount Pleasant.
Good move right there to get to that position.
Jackson Bennett looking for a seam. Going to hand back to the red-hot Leighton Sherman. Now Sawyer with it. Feeding down to Kurt on the baseline. Every time Kurt touches it, he gets trapped, Timmy. Cole Campbell somehow on a reverse up and under layup. It goes up and in.
Well, that was a good pass by Kurt, and then Cole kind of mishandled it and had to go all the way under the goal. And you're right, that was a lot of spin on that basketball to get it to stay in that goal.
That down low to Jakari McClure. Good, tough finish there with Kurt Burson basically in your face and straight up the whole time. Trims it back to a 6-point deficit.
Kurt doing a good job down there staying straight up, still defending, but just not getting very handsy. Playing with the 2 fouls.
Leighton's found a seam. Leighton going to drive in. He's going to get fouled. And here's my thing.
That's going to be against clear. I don't know that that's a foul.
Well, but if it was a foul, was he not in the act of getting to the basket?
Yes, he was.
I mean, he wasn't in the act of passing, so why are we in? And I could say that a couple of times for Mount Pleasant, that I thought they should have been shooting foul shots.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he was on his way up.
Yeah.
Three-pointer on its way won't go. Good job by McClure pulling down that rebound. Maybe trying to come in there and rip it away. Ryan Benderman with it now. McClure open. Jumper at the free throw line won't go, but Jaden McClure trying to get it and put it back in. His shot's a little short. Cole's going to pull that one. He's going to come the other end. Sawyer to Kurt Burleson. He's guarded by Hollis. I think that's Hollis's one job. I think everybody else pretty much stay in a zone. I think Hollis, kind of like a boxing chaser with Kurt.
Yeah.
Cole Campbell for three in the corner. Got it! Good ball movement by the Summertown guards. Going to open it up to a 9-point lead. 2:10 to go here in the third.
Cole having a big quarter.
Now we're going to get a time out by Mount Pleasant. We will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
It'll be Mount Pleasant's ball coming out of the timeout. 2:07 to go here in the third. Summertown leads it 39-30. Jaden McClure with it. Dribbling to the right wing. Summertown giving him a little space. He's going to turn it over. Cole Campbell will come away with it. It'll be interesting to see the official stat sheet, Timmy, win or lose this game, on how many steals Summertown guards have.
Yes.
Three-pointer on its way won't go by late, and I think we're going to get a foul on – I think we're going to get it on Mabry.
Is it going to be on Mabry?
No, it's not. It's going to be on number 15, Wilson. Said he was holding Mabry trying to go after that rebound. Cole, long inbounds, almost throws it away. Good job by Sawyer chasing that one down. Sawyer driving in. It gets swatted out of bounds by Wilson.
I don't know where Sawyer thought he was going with that one.
Well, he kind of got tripped up a little bit.
Yeah.
So he couldn't really get up or get under. So Summertown inbound right beside its bench. Kurt fakes the handoff. Kurt going to drive in, spin, reverse layup just a little short. Now I think Mabry will get tacked with that foul as he gets Benderman in the back. Just the team first. Minute 30 to go here in the third quarter. Ryan Benderman walking it up real slow. Setting his offense, looking to work off Sherman, crossing over, stops, thought about popping, handed out to Jaden McClure. He'll get it back from him, does Benderman. Benderman crossing, switching. Now he's going to be tripped up. Not a bad foul either, Timmy, as it's just the second. It's a foul on the floor. You know, I think that's one thing
on Sawyer
that I feel like teams should really take advantage of. With this 5 foul per quarter now, you can pretty much get away with some fouls or playing a little aggressive depending on the time. Micah Dale, fadeaway, can't get that one to go. Long rebound's going to somehow Mabry, and Benderman's going to chase after it. He's going to say it goes off of Dale, and that is the right call.
Yeah, I thought he was fixing to come this way with that, the way he was setting up to make that call.
He was kind of priming himself up to come back the other way, wasn't he?
I thought he was.
55 seconds to go here in the third. Kurt Burleson to Jackson Bennett on the right wing, court in front of the bench. Back up top to Andrew Mabry. Now to Leighton Sherman, who's had a good three. Backdoor give to Mabry. His shot won't go. They're going to say he's fouled. That'll send Andrew to the line to shoot a pair of them.
Could be another one on Wilson. He is hit second.
Which is not bad if you are Mount Pleasant, because he's giving McClure a break there. Mabry's free throw good. Biggest lead of the night for Summertown at 10. Howell going to come in, give Bennett a break. You probably got your biggest, well, at least you got Howell and Burleson in, so you've got some size down low as Andrew makes both, puts it out to an 11-point lead. Micah Dale in transition, gives back up top to Benderman. Mount Pleasant will slow it down and reset. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Benderman with it, right wing, right in front of his bench. Top to Hollis, now to Jaden McClure. Stutter steps, fade away, won't go. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. Going to hand it off to Cole Campbell. Coach Long telling his team to slow down. You know, you're looking for no turnover here, Timmy, and make sure you take the last shot. 7 seconds, Kurt Burleson has it. Saw it, Leighton, fade away, three-pointer, won't go, but they're going to call a foul on Jaden McClure. And that will send Sawyer Sherman to the foul line to shoot three of them with no time left on the clock here in the third. See, Will, you got a replay on that one? First one's good by Leighton. Here it is, Timmy. Let's see. McClure was all over him, and he just kind of falls into him. Second one won't go by Leighton. Got one more to put Summertown on top by 13 before we go to break here between the third and the fourth. Misses, only makes 1 out of 3. So that's how we'll go to the fourth. Summertown up by 12 here on the Exports Network.
Cell phone plans at an affordable price? Only at LE Wireless. When they say wireless for all, they mean it. With yearly plans as low as $5 per month, they say it's the best $60 you'll spend on unlimited talk and text. Ask about their monthly and family plans. They'll succeed in meeting your needs at a price you'll love. And no need to go elsewhere for accessories. Already a customer? Their referral program can put even more money in your pocket at LE Wireless, located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Call today and ask about their free phone promotion.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the
Back at it here on the Exports Network. We're starting the fourth quarter. Summertown leads Mount Pleasant 42-30. We're just going to get ready for a wild fourth quarter. You know it's coming, Timmy. It's Summertown, Mount Pleasant. Micah Dale with it, with Andrew Mabry all over him. Gives up top to Benderman. Now to Jakari McClure, who's checked back in. Drives in. Campbell going to tip it away, but Hollis going to come up with a loose ball. Benderman for three in the corner. Shorts it. Fight for the rebound. Dale going to come out of there with it. Dale trying to work on Mabry. They hand it off to Jaden McClure. Now Micah Dale for a long three, and he'll bury it. Back to a single-digit lead for Summertown as Dale buries that three. Summertown leads by 9. Step back three on its way by Leighton. He'll answer it right back. Leighton going to bury another three.
It's his fifth.
Summertown on top by 12 again. Here's Micah Dale. Tell you what, that's what Andrew Mabry's out there for.
Yeah.
You know, Dale hit that last three, but Mabry had to switch off on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's out there to hold on to Michael Dale. That's the only reason he's out there.
Ryan
and doing
Benderman.
a pretty good job with it. I'd hate to have that job.
Benderman working in on Howell. Gives over to Jakari McClure. McClure going to drive in. Runner going to call a blocking foul on Kurt.
Be his third. I think Kurt thought he had position there.
See if Will shows us a replay. He may not have one there. But tough break there. McClure will go to the line. First free throw, good. Bennett and Sawyer Sherman going to get Mabry and Howe. Probably going to see Mabry and Howe back out for defense. McClure can't buy the second one. Summertown leads it by 11. 6.5 to go here in the contest. Cole Campbell with it to Kurt at the high post. Now to Sawyer in the right wing. Back up top to Cole. Now to Kurt at the high post. Kurt found a seam, drives in. Shot won't go, but he's fouled. That'll send Kurt to the line to shoot a pair of them.
Should be on Hollis. And it is. Be his third.
First free throw by Kurt's good. Kurt kind of having a quiet night, Timmy, but when you are isolated and double teamed every time you touch the ball, it's easy to do. Second won't go by Kurt. Mabry coming in there, but I think they're going to attack Mabry, and he did. Mabry was using his right hand to kind of hook Jaden McClure, so good effort there by Andrew, but he's going to get tacked with it.
It's all right, Andrew. Hang in there, buddy. Keep fighting. Just your third. You got 2 more. 6 minutes on the clock.
As I'd said, Mabry and Howell both back in for defense. Mabry trying to stay with Dale. They feed it to McClure. McClure going to throw it away.
That boy, Graham.
Kurt with it. Going to get a foul called on Benderman, and I was waiting on call Kurt with a hook.
Because he hooked him pretty good. He did. Be on Benderman. Be his second.
Here's my thing. When our post players got it up here in the corner of the ball, I need to see some guards coming up here. Come get it.
Yeah.
I just left Kurt. Cold inbound, and we got it that same spot again, but he'll hand it back to Coleman. 5:50 to go here in the contest. Summertown leads it by 12. Leighton Sherman to Bennett. Thought about the three, did Jackson. Now back to Kurt Burleson. Kurt stops, pops. Good. Good jumper by Kurt Burleson.
You're talking about that jumper. When that thing's coming out of Kurt's hand right, it's smooth.
Summertown with its biggest lead of the night at 14. 5:20 to go here in the contest. Jaden McClure to Micah Dale for three. Too long, but rebounded by Zion Hollis. Now they feed it back down to Hollis. His runner won't go. Now McClure going to come in there and knock it out of bounds, trying to save it. That'll give it back to the Summertown Eagles. Summertown's got to get somebody back because Mount Pleasant's playing full court man. Sherman does a good job handling the ball and the pressure. Now Cole's got it, gives it back up top to Sawyer.
We're going to play this man. If we'll move the basketball, somebody will get open right here.
I tell you what, it's a mismatch. I know Hollis is a big boy, but it's a mismatch, him on Kurt. We got to get Kurt down low with the basketball. He's got it now. He goes up. His shot won't go, but he's fouled. They're going to say that's on the floor. Because if they do,
yeah, I think they
something's wrong. Kurt's going to the foul line.
They're saying it's on, yeah.
Come on, ref. Good gracious. Three-pointer won't go. Fight for the rebound. Tips out to Kurt Burleson. Sherman got stopped. Shouldn't have picked his dribble up. Throws it away. Trying to give it back to Kurt. Dale to McClure on the backdoor give. Shot won't go, but foul there. Let's see if they tack Kurt or Leighton with it. If it's Kurt, it's his fourth. It'll be on Leighton. All right, we're watching Will's replay here to see if that should have been a shooting foul. He's got it. He goes up. I don't know how we're not shooting free throws on that one. All right, so McClure he missed the first one, but he does make the second one. And now Mount Pleasant will dial up the full court pressure. And they give it to Sawyer. Sawyer getting a strip from him. Bennett's going to come get it. I'm going to get a timeout by Coach Long. We'll take it with him here on the X Sports Network.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go.
All right, back at it here on the X Sports Network. 4 minutes to go. Summertown leads it by 13. Mount Pleasant dialing up the pressure. Cole fakes it, drives in, layup, won't go, tip, caught by Burleson, and McClure tying it up. It'll stay with Summertown on the alternating possession. They lob it up to Kurt. Sherman wanted 3. Now he's going to turn it over. Feed it up to Benderman. He's wide open, layup good. It's an 11-point deficit, Mount Pleasant. Here's Jackson Bennett. Summertown just trying to hold on to this 11-point lead with 3.5 to go in the contest. Mount Pleasant making it tough, dialing up a lot of pressure. Bennett with a good fake, going to drive in. Can't get the shot to go and can't get a foul called. They give it up to McClure, does Mount Pleasant. He's going to lose the handle. Cole Campbell coming away with about his 18th steal of this contest. Leads Burleson a little too much, but Kurt tracks it down.
Didn't know Kurt could move that fast.
Leighton Sherman for 3, no good. Here's Micah Dale. Pushing, fade away, short. Rebound, Kurt Burleson. Coach Long making sure his team hears him this time. I think at this point, Timmy, 11-point lead, you're looking at layups or free throws.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Bennett not even looking for the basketball as Campbell hits him right in the back. Of course, I think Coach Long's wanting Cole to run a little bit more clock than that too. Bennett going to come out as Mabry going to come back in. Howe also going to come back in as well. Benderman trying to work in on Howe. Runner rolls around, won't go, but he gets his rebound. Kicks it out. Jaden McClure, three-pointer in the corner. Too long. Howe with a rebound. Got to call a timeout if you're Summertown. Now we're going to get it. It is a 30. It's a full. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gain Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
All right, Timmy. Summertown's up by 11, 2:18 to go. They're going to have to protect the basketball, and Mount Pleasant's doing everything they can to keep them from it.
Yeah, it looks like Mount Pleasant's going to be back in this man-to-man full court.
Sawyer Sherman with it. Work up the sideline and get tipped out of bounds by Jaden McClure. Well, that got 6 seconds off the clock.
Need to run a little more clock than that.
Clayton Sherman with it, going to hand it off to Cole Campbell. He's crossed the timeline now. He'll hand off to Layton. Layton's had a really good second half here. Cole Campbell on the back door to Kurt. Lose the handle of it, but now he goes up and under the left hand. Good.
It was a good set.
That
was
play
a set
got blown
play.
up, and then luckily for our sake, if you're Summertown, Kurt found it and put it in. Jaden McClure with it now. Up top to Micah Dale. Jaden McClure on the right wing. He picks his dribble up, hands back to Micah Dale. Now Benderman at the Gene McBee logo. We're going to get an offensive screen, and it was on Zion Hollis.
I mean, if I'm Summertown here with the way Mount Pleasant was just looking, they wasn't in no hurry to shoot it. Just when you're up by 13, let them take their time. Stay with them and
give it up to Sherman. Any foul now from Mount Pleasant will put Summertown in the bonus. Sherman says, no, I got a layup. I'm just going to take it. Does Sawyer. It's like Mount Pleasant's ready to just do a wholesale substitution. Benderman's shot won't go. McClure's putback won't go. Won't go again. We're at a minute, and I think Summertown's going to have this one locked up, Timmy.
yeah, I believe so.
If we blow a 15-point lead under a minute, I don't want to call no more. I'll say this. If you'd have told me this would have been the final, toward the end, we would be holding on to a 15-point lead under a minute.
Yeah,
I'd have said there ain't no way.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have told me Mount Pleasant would beat us by 15 here in this gym trying to get some revenge, I probably wouldn't have questioned that too much.
No, I wouldn't have questioned it too much, that's for sure. But going to have a couple of wholesale substitutions here.
Looks like both coaches going to empty their bench. I think Mabry and Howell's going to stay, but it's the first time we're going to see Ryder Blackwood, Mason Neal, and Hallmark will check in, hopefully on some made free throws by Leighton Sherman. First one good by Leighton. I think Leighton's making a case to be our Fields and Brown player of the game, don't you, Timmy?
Absolutely. If he makes this, he's got it. There you go.
His night will be done, was Leighton. Heck of a night for that young man. Coach Long giving him a big smile and a hug. Brooks gives it up to Hayward. Now we're going to get a steal by Mason Neal. 40 seconds. Ryder Blackwood has it. Let's see if Coach Long lets them play. Hey, might as well. Both teams got their subs in. Go with it, Mason. Howell with it. It's up top to Mabry. Looks like Summertown's just going to run clock. Nope, Ryder said, here I go. He's going to clear back out, does Ryder. Ryder with a good fake, kicks it back out to Neal, and we'll just reset and run clock. Timmy, I think you're probably pretty good if you want to start adding. Summertown's going to come away victorious here on a tough home game against county line rivals, Mount Pleasant, and come away with a 54-37 win. We'll let Timmy get a minute to finish out his tallies and stats. I want to remind everybody, stay with us. We will, Summertown's next venture will be down south in that uncivil war, as we'll be taking on Loretta Friday night in that second district match of the year. But Timmy, you got our final stats starting with Mount Pleasant, please, sir.
Go over Mount Pleasant. You got Dale ended up with 11. Bitterman ended up with 7. Jay Wilson had 3. Jakar McClure had 10, and Jaden McClure had 6 for their 37. Over on Summertown side, you had Jackson Bennett with 6. Sawyer Sherman had 2 tonight. Kirk Burleson ended up with 12. Cole Campbell had 10. Andrew Mabry had 4. And Leighton Sherman with 19 huge points here tonight for our victory, 54-37 over Mount Pleasant here at Summertown.
Yeah, and you just said it. Leighton, he is our Fields and Brown Barbershop player of the game. Leighton with a big night. And I tell you what, I got to give shout-outs to the whole freaking team, Timmy, because that is the best I've saw this undersized squad get after it rebounding-wise, offensively and defensively all year.
It was all night. They rebounded well. Mabry come in, had a huge night. Cole Campbell, some of the passes, the assists Cole Campbell had tonight. Kurt, it's good to see that, Kurt don't have a huge game tonight, but the things that he done with the passes and moving the ball and just staying there, I mean, if Kurt ever touched it, he was double-teamed.
Well, look how much he draws.
But he draws so much attention, it leaves everybody else open.
And other people have to step up, and they did.
And they did tonight.
And, just to touch on that, Kurt, 12 points, well below his average. But with that said, I don't feel like he shot it, but maybe 7 or 8 times.
He didn't. I mean, he didn't. Now, I was trying, I started trying to keep up with it there, and I know like in the first half, he didn't have but like 7 shots.
Yeah.
He tried to score 7 times and ended up with 7 points in the first half. But, other than that, he shot the 1-3 tonight that he made. It was the only one he turned loose. Like I said, they double-teamed him. He was in his face all night. I think he done a good job, but the other guys stepping up. The defense tonight was huge to me. I mean, I think Cole Campbell, you got to throw Andrew Mabry in that mix. You got to throw the Sherman boys in that mix. Sherman held on to Benderman for a couple of quarters there. When Mabry wasn't in, Sherman was on him, and having to guard him. So, that's the defense and the way we played the game. And like I said, I think we controlled the tempo of this game better than we did at Mount Pleasant.
I agree. Timmy, here's the other thing you got to touch on. That win, no matter what you do against Lewis County and Loretta, you've locked in second place.
Yeah, you're locked up
second. But the bad news is you're probably going to be playing Mount Pleasant as a 3rd seed and have to beat them 3 times in a row on their gym.
At Mount Pleasant,
yeah,
you have to beat, and that's tough to do. It's hard to beat a team 3, especially a team as athletic as Mount Pleasant is. You beat them 3 times in a row, and you've done something. But that'll be tough. But hey, we may be tied for this first place.
That's right. That's what I said. That's what I said. It doesn't matter what happens. At worst, you're second place.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and just beat Loretta and just
beat
win the
Loretta
thing.
and beat Lewis County. We'll just win the thing.
There you go. All right. Well, we're going to wind this one up. For Will Pettis, for Timmy Kinnick, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports.